Hello, I'm hoping that somebody can help me. I'm having a problem with my furnace. Earlier today, I came down here to find my basement floor essentially flooded because the water jacket had cracked open. And I took apart the sheet metal. I drained the system. So what I did is I closed the 4 isolation valves on each of my zones. I closed the intake water valve, and I opened the drain valve on the furnace itself and drained out the water. And then I opened up the sheet metal. I used a grinder to clean up the leak was over here in the back next to a bolt, and anyway, I cleaned it up and used JB weld to seal the hole, the crack, and that worked fine. It's not leaking anymore. I put the system back, recommissioned it, essentially just closing the drain valve and opening up the 5 valves, 1 intake and the 4 the valves on each zone. My problem here is with the first zone in the lower level of my house. It's not getting water through it. It's not getting hot. This has been open. You can see that I closed this side of it because that's pressurized from the water coming in. So right here, let's see if I can show you where the light is. This is water coming in. There's circulating pump right there, and that goes into the furnace, heats up, comes out here. This is the zone I'm having an issue with, this front zone here. You can see this valve is open. You can see this spring is stretched there where, and then one next to it. I have several zones heating right now, but the zone's open. I even use the manual override to ensure that. And this has been open now for 45 minutes, and I haven't even filled up a 5-gallon bucket. And the water coming out of here is still cold, which means I haven't even run enough water through the circuit in 45 minutes to displace all the water in it. There is certainly pressure. You can see, this is connected to the water coming in. So if I crack this open, it's gonna spew out. You can see it. So there's pressure coming in. It's set at 12 pounds, and I would imagine there's 12 pounds coming out of the furnace here, but somehow when we get to the return line on the circuit back at the furnace, I have like no pressure. I don't know if I have an air bubble in the system. I have gone through every baseboard and looked for a bleed screw on either side of the baseboard. There's little hinge open panels, no bleed screws. In fact, I only found 1 bleed screw in the entire house, which is on the 3rd floor bathroom. Anyway, I don't know what to do here to get the zone flowing. I know the solenoid's working. I know my circulating pump's working. All the 3 other zones work fine. I thought I could get this working by opening up this and draining water out and hopefully getting air out, but it hasn't really worked out that way. So I'm going to close this and open it this so it's back to normal operating. Any advice? I would love to hear it. Thank you very much. Let me know if you have any questions.